All right, crypto traders, check this out. We're back with the Bitcoin. I mean, nothing to write home about. If you take a look at the last, 5, 6, 7 days, I mean, I would probably say even 10 days. Ever since price kind of made this mark here on that mid-low key level 10,639, where we've had this. I mean, at that particular day, price was starting on the upside, right? And it was trying to break through. It was a decent challenge, but at some point it made a stunning reverse, and all that was left here was this shadow of itself. So price basically turned around and began to push downwards. Ever since that point, I would say things have been rather boring, right? I mean, very, very tight range, trading mostly sideways. However, I will say this: price seems to be trapped pretty well, right in between 10,639 from above and 9,508 from below. We know what level this one is, right? That's the mighty 38.2 Fibonacci correction. Not sure which level is bigger, is stronger. It's questionable. Let's just say that. But let me say this: the direction that the Bitcoin is going to take out of these 2 points, these 2 extreme points here, will definitely determine the rest of the way. All right, so we tend to believe, right? We have this inclination to believe that it's gonna be on the downside, mostly because of the big picture. We talked about that before. All right, let me quickly go over that again. So we're mostly talking about these 3 shadows over the 50% Fibonacci. Right? The first shadow, the first spike, was actually acknowledging the 61.8 and then crossing back just to close, boom, take a look, right on the spot of the 50. Then we've seen a second shadow doing the same, right, on the same level, and of course last week the third consecutive. And take a look at the close we had here. This is the real interesting part, I would say. 9498, that's the close. The level we're talking about is 9508. I mean, it's too tight, right? It's so close, it's so tight, it's hard to decide whether this is a genuine, real downside breakdown. I mean, it might not be. It might just be an optical event here. It's just so, you can't really measure the last point here on the Bitcoin when it trades in the thousands. So, but just looking at these spikes, spiking time after time, that 50%, that alone, is quite a strong indication that 50% is tougher than we thought. It's gonna hold, which means price is gonna have to capitulate. We don't see any other option. So we also talked about, the Elliott wave cycle that we might have here, right? And all of which, like I said, points towards, points to the Bitcoin moving further south. Now, we're not going to be stubborn over this, inclination to this bearish conviction. We're going to let the price lead the way, so to speak. So if price is going to be breaking 10,639 here, well, I'm going to be, you can rest assured, we're going to get out of our short position, and we're probably going to flip over quickly just to catch the move back to the upper section, right? We were actually here in the previous upside move, hoping to get there, right? Things have gone a little bit wrong, and right now we're actually having this short position, and we're trying to see whether price is going to have this full-fledged downside reversal. It should be really interesting to come back, of course, and see how things have been played out. All right, just to remind you, we're still here holding our short position, stop loss level 11,200, aiming at 8,723, but final destination as far as we're concerned is 7088. All right, that's about that. Bitcoin. That's about that for today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.